Hello. I think I'm okay. How's everyone doing? I am unmuted, aren't I? Thank God it's everything present and correct on screen. Also, I've literally just started, brother. Let's... Yeah, and what? 20 minutes is soon. Yeah, nothing, that's what I thought. Instagram and TikTok has been pushing pregnancy test ads on me. Interesting. Pineapple pizza, I've still never actually had it. One day I shall. $3,300 potions, do you think that's enough? Well, have a smother. Hi Thunder, how's it going? Pineapple pizza goes super hard. One day I will try it. I don't know, but there's gonna be some wraiths on the way. Okay, I'm not used to the range of things apparently. Yeah, next time we left one first. Oh, fancy up. See, I can't press buttons. Chicken, cream cheese and mandarin on pizza. I'd probably eat that actually. I'm really not a fussy eater. Like, I'll just eat stuff, and if I don't like it, then who the fuck gives a shit? Oh my god, okay. I wonder why I couldn't see my pickups. It's because I had chat closed. Hey Darth, how you doing? Right, can I leave? Yeah. Wish I wasn't a fussy eater, but I'm texture sensitive. See, that's different, I think. I think a lot of people that are like weird with food that don't have a reason to be. Like, I don't know. Some people get scared of trying food, and I don't know what it is. Like, just try it. Like, this dish is popular because it tastes nice. And yeah, some things are different to what you're used to, but that doesn't mean they're bad. Oh my god. My fucking nose. I'll leave you with that girl. Oh, I'm suffering. Trying my throat won't bleed again. I have the weirdest bleed on the very back of my throat last night. That's so strange. Did you eat anything, like, sharp or something? Oh, okay. We got all three. Is that around me or? Yeah. To be. I wanted to check something before stream actually. We'll do it between sets. Started White Mage run for DD of the month. Noticed I need to be more careful about big pulls than with a tank. The damage has been surprisingly good. Yeah, like White Mage, you can just dot, and just re-dot. Just pull the whole floor and then assize at the end and everything will be dead. Like, it's pretty funny. Sensitivity is weird. I had a dumpling when my ex and I got Chinese takeout and I haven't run that fast to get to it in a long time. You don't think about it, they are a bit weird, aren't they? Like, texture-wise, like... Do you have a particular food or, like, texture that you're not keen on? Like, is it like... I don't even want to describe it, like, just in case that's... In case that's a problem for you. But, like, you know, something similar would be maybe, like, mashed potato or something like that. You know, that kind of... That kind of texture. I can't think of anything especially, not like 3 to 4 hours before I noticed, right. I didn't taste it either, so I might have spoiled a lot. Oh no. I know, but thank you. Anything squishy, basically. Oh, for some reason. The texture of onion. Oh, interesting. Do you know, I think texture can be a big thing even if you're not texture sensitive, right? Because I think there's a lot of people who like the taste of some stuff, but won't eat it because of the texture. Like, for me, it took a while for me to get over mushrooms, the texture of mushrooms. And I wouldn't say I'm particularly sensitive, but like, to texture, but it felt weird eating them because they're kind of like slimy and rubbery, depending on how you cook them. I like the taste of onion, right? So like if they're like, you know, if they're chopped up like sufficiently to the point where you can't tell that they're even there, is that alright for you then? I eat raw tomatoes, but I almost said tomatoes, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I think raw is weird anyway. I'm not a big fan of the flavour of raw tomatoes. These ones on the side, it's the ones in the next set that are procs for some reason. So I don't have those food hang-ups, it sounds hard to deal with. Yeah, it really does. Like, especially like if you like the taste of something and you're like, but this texture's weird and throws me off a little bit. Pureed or blended is fine, right? I saw this a while ago. I'm sorry, I'm so sniffly. Alright, one day I'll get over this. You know, there's been some years where mileages have just been non-existent. I don't experience them whatsoever. Any base where you live? Yeah, I mean, it could be. Yeah, it depends on the type of pollen, doesn't it, as well? Like, it could be tree pollen, it could be flowers. Items unavailable. Well, I'm not. I know you can't wipe on this set, but I don't want to risk it really. That's a PRA, not Serenade. Yeah, I think it would suck to like find a food that you like and then it's like, well, texture's off, it's not right for you. You just have to not have it. I was going to buy some antihistamines today as well. I had to go out, I went to the shop because I had to pick up a parcel. It's another dress. And the only reason I didn't buy them was they were way more expensive at that shop than any other shop I've been to because it's a convenience store, so it was like £7 for. It was like £7 for like 14 tablets or something. I'm like, that's daylight robbery. Yeah, well, unfortunately, convenience costs. I think just because they're a store in the middle of like a suburban area that they can get away with murder. Because I will die from allergies, obviously. And it'll be on them. All you're doing nowadays is buying dresses. Well, do you know what? Yeah, I have nothing to say to that. That is true. But I need to fill my wardrobe with stuff. I need a whole new wardrobe. I'm getting there. I didn't really start buying the clothes I feel comfortable buying until like last year. I had some, but not loads. And not stuff I felt like I wanted to really wear. But I need to stop buying like... It's not like I'm not going to wear the dresses right, but I need to wear like... I need to buy like more everyday stuff. I put so many old jeans into cutsy jeans. Oh, I was actually going to do that. So thank you for reminding me. I do have a few pairs of old jeans that I can repurpose. Make some hot pants, maybe. Those are a good investment. There's so much stuff I need though. Like, there's a few things I like, a few dresses I own that like I want belts for and things like that. Like I need accessories, not just clothes. Part one, yeah, I have one, but I'm not sure if I like the design. It's just one that my sister-in-law gave me. Oh crap. Send it. Oh, I missed the course. It's funny. Anyway, makes it a 2 hit. Okay. Also, you can still these knights, but not the 191 knights. Lame. It's a scam. Where did you come from? Oh, this is fun, isn't it? The hormones that I ordered still haven't been shipped, and I ordered them 3 weeks ago. Something like June 8th. Yeah, and I have probably at most like 1 dose left. At most. Like, I understand that they were like out of stock in the UK, so it was going to be shipped from the US instead. But then they've like, yeah, we're sorting out some distribution stuff, and then they created a shipping label on. When was that? Oh. 21st or something. And yeah. I'm not actually sent shit. If you don't have my stuff, give me my fucking money back. You're gonna love this hustle. You have to pay in crypto. Yeah. So that they can't, it's harder to track. Because some places have been shut down for selling what they sell. It's not that it's not legal. In fact, I think only testosterone is illegal. Pretty certain. Yeah, the dragon's just massive. Get out of my way. Well... yeah, I honestly, I don't know the inner workings of it all. I just know that I need it and it's difficult to get, which is really fucking annoying. I almost just started blasting immediately, like, that's not correct. Yeah, I need to build... me playing Fortnite. I win. It's dangerous to go alone and take this, thank you, Carl. Yes, well, from what I can tell, it's not difficult to make your own of any of it, whether it's the gel or the stuff used for injections. Like, it's not that hard to do. But you know, you've done something a lot when you can, like, predict the next cast, and I went behind it to make it turn before it did the cast. My cast's easier. What's the verdict on the guy who is likely to become your new Prime Minister? Oh, which one? Oh my god, I'm so sniffly. I can't cope like this, it's horrible. Andy Burnham. Headline from the Telegraph. Andy Burnham is just Boris Johnson with a northern accent. Okay. I've heard all I need to hear about him then. Burnham ally used AI to make case for tax rises. Well, I didn't vote Labour this time, so... Well, I haven't done for the past few times, actually. I didn't vote Tories either, don't worry. I'm not in the habit of shooting myself in the foot. Green, yep. You've never voted? That's interesting. Hi, Severin. You having another sleepy day? 1 second, everybody. I need a few minutes. I might as well run ads again, so I'll be right back. Okay, but hustle, it's literally the same as investing, right? You want to put something forward to no, because you don't no, people don't invest for what they believe in, do they? So it's not the same, I guess. I don't know if any of the parties are any good anyway. I have, God, I've no idea about your area of the world. How it's being run. Who runs it, who does what. Oh, tonight I'm gonna try do Flawless Grasp. I'm excited. It's gonna be really funny. I think I'll probably end up getting hung up on the ogre and the sparrow section the most. They're changing my locks today, as well as looking at my water heater, because after 23 years it's taking a shit. 23 years is... It's not bad, actually. My issue is that I doubt any of the parties represents my views as a whole. I mean... Yeah, that is something to consider. To be honest, if it's lasted that long, that's kind of a miracle. Things like water heaters and like, well, we call them boilers here, I guess. They're so volatile. You fucking what, mate? Yeah, if you want a party that represents your views as a whole, you have to start a party. Otherwise, it's impossible. Otherwise. Really? That's interesting because like you don't even live in Sweden, so that's really strange. Why is there a Swedish party in Finland? How do you have any... political sway in that. How do you even get around that? It's a completely different country. They want to protect it. It's not going anywhere. Because obviously Finland doesn't exist and it's actually Swedish waters. I think you cracked it. Seeing the Finland isn't real meme slash conspiracy. I feel it rings a bell. It's a pretty funny thing to think, though. I do think it's cool that Finland, or Finnish as a language, it doesn't actually have any ties to like any of the. Like, it's got a completely different origin to like all the languages that are used by the surrounding countries. You voted for it. Like, that is. I don't know who that is. That's just a name I've heard. It's an old Hearthstone meme, right? Bloody hell. Oh shit. Come on. The cob was after me. I can at least do this. Oh shit. It's so funny just being able to disrespect Palace after, like, doing an EO score run. It's just not the same. What's that saying to me is Paris is blaming the US for the rising temperature. As if everyone isn't to blame. The most important thing they need to do is fix the job market. Everything else can wait. Well, the job market would be healthier if people weren't getting laid off left and right. You know what, I'll take that. I'll just get raisings in Palace. My, what was it? Is it Tornado Kick? It ran out as soon as I got to the sprite. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, it says, and then the fortune. Napalm is easy to make, or today I learned. I'm trying to target the thing that, you know, I'm stood right in front of, and it just not happening. And I didn't have stun up anyway, so they moved by me. Rusty Cage made a half the series. Oh. Give it a watch. I may learn something useful from that. 3 degrees higher. It's so over. PvP comp in D2 last night. I won 5 out of 7 games. Oh my god, nice. That's a really good win rate for comp. Oh, I'll never forget the God, the Not Forgotten grind. That was brutal. So difficult because it was so competitive that season because of Not Forgotten. So the sheer existence. Oh my! I'd never want to go back. I don't want to see another Luna's Howl Dustrock Blues Hunter or Titan ever again. Still got bronze 1 placement. Do you have a lot of PvP history? Because if not, then that's probably why. Rusty Cage is a song by... Oh my god, who's it by? Begins with a D, I think. Oh, I need to Google this because Soundgarden. That is not a D. That's a D, isn't it? And maybe Johnny Cash too, yeah. the Garden. I don't do comp modes. Last thing I did was Trials years ago. I love Trials. Every iteration of it, I don't care. I love it all. Are you fucking... I went round the Doblin to avoid the Doblin and got Doblined anyway. By a respawn. Targeted respawns are real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Is the cash version, is it a cover of Soundgarden? He does like his covers, doesn't he? I think you could be forgiven for thinking that because, like, covers either go like one of two ways, don't they? They're either like a super stripped down version of a song or like changed in some drastic way. And like Johnny Cash is such a big artist that you would assume that people are covering him and not the other way around. If you didn't know the song. Like he did Hurt, didn't he? By Nine Inch Nails. Oh, am I mentally prepared to do a melee powers run? I'm scared. It's been a long time. I mean, actually, I was just about to say I cleared Dragoon, but my last set was very, very chill. And at least Dragoon has higher armor and a very, very minor lifesteal. Monk has nothing. He's got samurai. He's got like samurai armor, but with no defensive. Ridiculous. Maybe a waste of damage, I think. I don't have a ranged attack. I keep wanting to run away and then just like use ranged attack it. What can do? Okay. The entire time in comp I was trying to get a chest piece that is slightly similar to the iconic fur chest piece in D1 and no luck. Oh, which one is it? And it sounds like something like that would be from Iron Banner, right? With like, you'd think it'd be like, you know, wolf. Wolf themed. Yeah, tonight is going to be flawless grasp attempts, and then after that, I might as well do the dungeons in ascending order, by release, I mean. So then, I would go on to doing a Spire refresh after grasp, and then after that, I have a raising. Oh look, a 20-second transformation instead of 30. Real nice. Audacia ad Astra. Yeah, so after grasp I'll do, I think it's Spire. I want to say I've done that one recently. Probably the most recent I've done other than, you know, the ones I've been doing on stream. And then I don't know what's after Spire. I think it might be Warlord's Ruin. And that I've only run once or twice, so it's gonna be like a semi-blind run, I guess. I just know there's a lot of take any shit at the end. I make it past that now? The Ogre Boss, see, I don't even remember. Oh wait, no, the Ogre Boss has the something to do with like the flames on the. I honestly don't know. Workday's basically over. Oh, you work from home. Amazing. How do you like it? I would love to get a work from home job. It's Destiny time. What's your plan then for Destiny today? You were doing Edge of Fate, weren't you? Yesterday. 2 days a week. Oh, that is sick. It's good until I actually need to sit down and work with people. Spaced out so hard, I was legit staring at every fire things for a good 10 minutes. You know, it happens. Sometimes, you know what, there's nothing wrong with a bit of dissociation. Sometimes it just hits real good. Oh, thank you. Beetle dropped me, so nice. Well, there's press. Fine. Is it your first time through Edge of Fate, Saturn? Kind of feeling the opposite lately. I'm mostly on my own, so I wish I worked with people more. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Yeah, I can see it being like, I think what happened during the pandemic is that people, like, working from home sounds nice, but there are some people who, like, they need to be social every day. And I'm not like that. Being social actually really, really burns me out. So, like, for me, like, as long as I had an external social life, I would probably be fine, right? When I re-downloaded about Edge of Fate Renegades, it's they're interesting pieces of content. There are things I like and dislike about both. In fact, can you have a guess what you think is my least favourite part of Edge of Fate? Depends on who you work with. I like some of my team. So working them is great, but I having to rely on other people to get my work done. Yeah, it's Oh. I'm only gonna need 1 kill, aren't I? Oh no. What is the fucking strange like capsules? Do you know what? I don't remember. Fossil tends to nature. He's doing good things. Or was it the fucking strange like capsules? No, it's the Matter Spark stuff. Sorry, I read that initially as what is the strange like capsule, and I don't remember what that is anyway. I'm antisocial, but I work in customer service, so I need to talk to people to make a living. See, that's difficult, right? I have been there, Dar. Like, I've worked in a lot of customer service roles, and I am someone who, despite like I can yap all day on stream, right? But working a job where I'm required to talk to people, it's hard because you're not talking about anything that you like, right? Like this that I'm doing with Ollie right now is easy in comparison to having to talk job stuff all day, right? It's just not the same. Wait, isn't 140 no? Yeah. That's back so down, yep. Back pass Brunoid, yep, everyone's like, yeah, Mass back, kill it with fire. I get very hung up on actually being understood when I talk at work. I hate talking officially on things and then being misunderstood. Interesting. I am like that in general. Like, I often... How do I put this? Because of the way I speak, you'll probably notice sometimes that I talk really fast because I'm trying too hard to make what I'm like to keep up with the thoughts in my head, and I just trip over myself constantly. So my thoughts are going like a million miles an hour, and I try and talk like that, and it doesn't come out in the way that I want it to, and so I get like worried that I'm going to be like misinterpreted or something like that. And yeah, it's something that I've been trying to get over a little bit by like just... I've noticed that some people just talk way slower than me. I do feel like I'm on like 1.5, so why did I go? I'm on floor 109, I'm not scoring. What am I doing? Still pop the ult there. Especially when people perceive an explanation for an issue as an excuse. Like, no, it's not an excuse. You asked why it's happening, and I'm telling you. This was something I was also thinking about the other day, about how, like, when people say, like, well, stop making excuses. It's like, it's not, like, the reason a thing happened isn't an excuse. An excuse is made up. Hey, do you need to buy a subscription for game? Like, what does it do for you if you don't mind me asking? So, this can go a few ways. So, there is a free trial for the game. You can play the free trial up to... I'm not sure if it's the second expansion currently or the third one. I know they will be including the third expansion in the free trial if they haven't already. The reason why it's a bit difficult to explain is because well, I'll just go through it. So... this game, like, they don't make it easy, do they? So you can play the free trial, but also with a subscription, so that you get things such as the currency cap lifted and things like that, and you have access to the market board, and you can join a guild or a clan. But once you start paying for a subscription, you can then not revert to the free trial of the game. If you buy a subscription, whether you're on the free trial or you've purchased content, if you want to then keep... Oh my god, someone's doing some garden work outside, I'm sorry if you can hear it. If you then want to keep playing the content, you will, on that account, you will need to buy subscriptions all the time. So there is a free trial. The free trial is unlimited. You can play it for as long as you want. It's not time capped or anything like that, and there is so much content in the free trial. It's absolutely crazy. But the second you either buy a subscription to lift some of the free trial's caps, or you buy content, you will then need to carry on paying a subscription to play the game. Unless, of course, you make a new account and choose to play another free trial account, for example. I think, in your opinion, subscription is worth it. It is if you are enjoying the content, because there is enough content in the game that you need more than a month to experience it all. I also personally don't believe that the subscription price is high. You can get, there's two different types of subscriptions. You can get what's called an entry, and then I think standard is the other one. The only difference between the entry and the standard is the amount of characters that you can create on a world and a data and a server, essentially. Since most people only play one character, I mean, people have alts, but it's rare that anyone has enough characters that they need to pay for the standard subscription. So you can just buy the entry subscription, which I think for me is like £8. I don't know what that'll be in whatever currency you use. It's pretty good value for money because there is more content in this game than most games. It's all interesting. The story is very, very good. Yeah, it's just a good game. Hi, Gone Out Gently, how are you doing? Sorry I've missed other chats. I've been trying to you know what's harder? Explaining Square Enix's subscription system, or trying to explain Gambit to someone who doesn't play Destiny? Is the story skip shop? Should I buy them all? Do it, Pox. Now you just need steals for later. Yeah. Let me. Hi, Shadow Shiver. I'm really sorry. I did read your message and then I was like playing game. I hope you're doing well. I talk too fast because I rarely talk, so I always jump on my words. Yeah, it's really hard to get over. Going home for lunch is nice. Like, if you work close to home, it's quite good. I used to live quite close to one of my workplaces and I would go home for lunch and yeah, it's just chill to be back. It's just like splits up your day. Again, I'm sorry if you can hear the garden work going on outside. Gambit is great and it deserved better. I think great is a stretch. But I won't yuck your yums. I'm setting up alarms on my phone to remind me of phishing windows. What phishing does to a person. You know, I do want to get into it. It does seem mildly interesting. Where were all these raisings on my EO run yesterday? My friends play, that's why I'm asking, and they keep telling me to get it, but I don't know if it's worth it for a new player since I don't see a lot of newer players. Well, the free trial is massive. You will be able to play with your friends. They will just have to invite you to parties, like to the groups to do content. You'll be able to hang out with them in, you know, the free trial areas and things like that. And then if you feel that, you know, if you reach the end of like the free trial story, for example, and you feel like you want to continue, then that is a good time to have a bit of a ponder on the subscription. It might get to the point where like you might be halfway through the free trial like story content and be like, I love this game, I don't mind paying for it. I don't even do all the content in the game. I pay £8 a month just to do Deep Dungeon. It's like Deep Dungeon is like it's its own separate mode in it's its own separate activity in this game, and it's just like its own little roguelike thing. But I just love it so much. I have a good time all the time. It's some of my favourite video game content ever. And I pay £8 a month just to do that. I don't raid anymore or anything like that. I haven't even caught up with the story. I'm happy paying £8 a month just to do a silly little activity. Because it makes me happy. And like, everyone like values different things in games, don't they? So like, you know, you may be playing the game and be like, you know what, this isn't worth the £8 per month or whatever, and that's fine. But the free trial has lots of content, and I think you'll still get some enjoyment out of just playing the game. Hi Jimmy, how are you doing? The game is 50% off right now too. Oh, interesting. Yes, Satin is right. Like you can actually do a lot of the content solo despite it being an MMO. It's very interesting because the main focus of Final Fantasy is like, I hesitate to say what other people say when they say like, oh, it's a single player game with MMO elements. It's not true. It's not wrong, but I think it's more wrong than it is right. This is still a very social game. Most activities are group activities. It just so happens that they've designed the story content in such a way that you can run it with NPCs rather than real players. I play support in MMO usually. How are supports in this game? They are personally my favourite classes to play. I main tank. Healer is interesting, right? Because which games do you play at the moment? I think is a question I should ask, because obviously every game's different. Like, I can't really speak to most other MMOs, but say for example, like if you try to compare like the healers in FF14 and WoW, for example, it's not even close to being the same experience. In FF14, if you are raiding, then every job is basically a DPS, but they have different capabilities. You have to be doing damage. It's like in World of Warcraft, like, from my understanding, as a healer, you spend most of your time healing, and there's a lot of like healing throughput that needs to be done. But it's not the case in Final Fantasy. Obviously, there's healing that needs to be done, but it's more about you need to be doing damage while doing the correct amount of healing and not overhealing. I play Black Desert, I was playing New Worlds, and WoW, you usually play healer. Yeah, so like it's a completely different experience in this game. Tanks are a weird one because I'm a tank main, right? So I say this with all the love in my heart. It is probably I don't want to say the least interesting role at the moment, but it's the least varied. That's just my opinion. I think the jobs, they don't differ enough in the way that they play. It's just 4 different flavours of warrior, in my opinion. I think Paladin is just a more streamlined gunbreaker. All of them have a button that you press and they have 2 functionalities. It's either you get 3 stacks of 1 move or you get 20 seconds of damage up, which I don't personally find interesting. But there is something to keep in mind, is that if you do play the game and you're not enjoying the combat system too much, it's worth keeping in mind that they will be revamping the combat in the next expansion, and that's going to, as far as I'm aware, it's going to apply to even free trial players as well, because they're going to be revamped from level 1 upwards. So the leveling experience is going to be different as well. Have you tried tanking with only DPS? That makes it more spicy. I have. We used to do like expert roulette's not difficult, but we would do expert roulettes as me playing warrior and then 3 DPS. Obviously, it would be more difficult on another tank that isn't warrior. That just so happened at the time I was maining warrior, and it was efficient to do so. To run experts with the warrior and 3 DPS. Not a job like Lancer. Okay, right, yeah. Dancer and Bard could also be considered support in 14. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, we'll see if they keep that for evolved mode. I know Rady was saying on her stream the other night that it looks like Bard still has Radiant Finale and it does still apply a buff. So I think Dancer and Bard are probably going to have some support functionality still. It just might not be as needed as it is right now. I'm a warrior, not a worrier. I wish I could say the same. I'm a warrior. Okay, we are in Snake territory. The song. I only use Marauder in level 100 content to challenge myself. I think as long as you're enjoying the game. I'll send it, just watch it after stream, it's crazy, okay. Re-witching or fighting a slime, don't mind if I do. I know my DPS and I do enough damage that it doesn't matter about the enrage, but slimes scare me. React to its trimmer. I haven't descended that far yet. Having said that, if I'm gonna start extending my starting soon screens, you know, maybe having some other content to yap about would be nice. I also have my own issues with reaction stuff. It's weird because I don't hate watching it, but I do ultimately think there is no value in it, and I do feel like I'm wasting my time whenever I watch it. Free rage. Yeah, why not? Just get out of here. Is your parasocial bond growing stronger? There's the value. I mean, you value that. My favourite React content is when streamers bring over their OBS overlay and react to self in real time. Is that a thing? No. Should I make it a thing? Look, I have to ask questions, right, because the internet is only getting weirder and weirder. Just started downloading for free trial. Hell yeah. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any other questions, fire away. I've been playing this game for 7.5 years now. That's crazy to say. Started playing it at the start of 2019. Oh, yeah, just a bit. Right, where do I want to stop this run today? That's the question, isn't it? Don't say 200. I'm not finishing the run today. I'm gonna be at 120 at the end of this set. An hour and a half into the stream. 199. You know what? You joke, but that is likely. I have a 199 curse on several roles and jobs. I joined the evil team in FF40. I never got my first crystal. You leave 199 power move. Do you know, that would be funny, right? I'll do it on the last job for Omni. No, that's a lie, I'm not going to do that. I do kind of wish I'd sighted, but whatever. I have 100% clear rate on 191 after one try. Darth is the most consistent of us all. Well, the rage was a good idea, wasn't it? Actually, most of these are sound. Let me grab a few poms, actually. Alright, purity for Epizomenic. It's not easy. Truly. Rage at 2. I'll just sight this. I'll rage it again. I've got 3. Maybe fly the last floor. I mean, a double dip would be nice, but I might not be out even on these kills. You know, never mind. Some chests then. I'll just still fly, it's fine. No, but I should. Why don't we make that a yearly tradition? A Monk Palace run. Coffee. Seconds. Come. Him all the way down here, there's no key. And so far. Does doing the side quests in Edge of Fate actually affect the story? Honestly, Satin, I have no idea, and I don't think I ever did any of them. You just wanted to. Fair enough. Oh, too late. I am gonna be real with you. I thought this was a different boss. In my head, I didn't even look at it before popping the list. I was like, yeah, this is Alfred, right? No, this is not Alfred. Fight the boss, ignore the bees, yeah, I'm sure that will go splendidly. Lust is still gonna last, it's fine. I just might need to drop early. Why do you have to quit after my potion has run out? Stop it! I do not know my rotation at all. Number one being here. Not in real life. These are cool and chill. I like these. I am still nowhere near running out of Ultra Pots. I haven't even been to PT in like a hell of a long time. You should die now. Imagine having to regularly farm PT for it. I would just run EO for hyper potions. Oh yeah, true. True. Would be horrible. Right. Oof. Right. So, oh my god, sorry, I crack my knuckles all the time. Ready for a 30-minute yap session before I do the next set. I crack my shoulder blades. How do you even manage that? I do this thing where like I can lean forward and sort of like crack my back in. I'm like away. I can lean forward and pull my shoulder forward a bit, and then it will crack sort of like my back ribs next to my back. And then same on the other side as well. It's very odd. Crack my back by pushing back as well. Grab one wrist behind my back and pull them out straight and not behind me. Oh, okay, right. I feel like I need someone to just really, like, hook my back up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll just lay on the ground and I'll pay someone to stomp on me. Like, just make it violent. I don't care. Paralyze me. I might actually feel better. I would say you would feel nothing, yeah. After a good few crunches, it's over. Hi, Alan. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Just regular Alan. Regular scarring, yeah. This is Pox's redeem. Pox just wanted me to do Palace, and then did I put it to a vote in chat? Yeah, I said what Monk, Summoner, and Gunbreaker I set as a poll. And then obviously everyone chose Monk because it's gonna be the most memey one. Can't have life too easy as a streamer. Must be suffering at all times. Alright, what's the next set? 121. Oh, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. I think what I'll do is I'll probably do up to like 140? Maybe? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Just go to the 300. See, you just reminded me actually. I did put forward a suggestion, like a challenge, a deep dungeon challenge, where you do like 2 deep dungeons, say for example EO and PT, and you add up your score and see what comes out, and like, you know, the person to get the highest combined score wins. What do you win? I don't know. It's just for the fun of the game. That is a lot of deep dungeon. It's so much. And if you die in any, you start over floor 1 palace. Yeah, that would actually be so sick. Like, that's a true challenge run, right? What would I most likely clear on? It's really interesting though, because you say you start at floor 1 in Palace of the Dead, but Palace is the hardest to clear, so the stakes are higher. Personally, for me, the stakes are higher if you reverse the order of the deep dungeons. Because for me, like, PT is easiest for regular clear, then EO, then Heaven on High, then Palace. And then, so what happens is the Behemoth push is right at the end of the run. And the stakes have never been higher. I think that would be brutal. is true, but I think people would give up. That's why I put in hard to easy order. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Alan. If I get that combination in like the last final sets, I will blame you. Alan summoned it. Like if you died to Ram's voice in 189, yeah, it would be pretty nasty. First order run from PT to Palace. Need to do PT again if you fail. That's the nightmare, isn't it? That's the true nightmare. I love EO. Not so much for regular clear, it's a bit tedious. Early on, at least. Oh, where's Hustle? I want to make him a deal. Start PT on 70, you want to say you started at 1. I mean, most of my PT clears, in fact, I think at least 4 of them, I've started at 71. And cleared. I did it on Astro, I did it on Samurai. Why have I even cleared in PT? Samurai and Viper. Viper did a score on, I think. Dark Knight was my very first clear. Apparently I've cleared on Dancer. He's good for experience, levels for a job. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly with you, Pop. No, like, I like to do this thing where, like, I joke about hating PT. I don't hate it. I just have no desire to do it past getting Omni, and even then that's going to feel like a stretch. PT is the best DD. Yeah, on opposite day. PT is like doing a normal dungeon in difficulty. It's interesting. I think Square Enix really, really need to be careful with the term for everybody going forwards. Because that Deep Dungeon was not for everybody. It may have been for more people than previous Deep Dungeons. It does seem very popular, but I'm going to be a pedant and say that saying for everybody is a massive risk. You know, for everyone to complete alone without yeah. It was a decision to release it in the States then. It would have been more difficult if health pools were about 20 to 30% higher. I don't know, that sounds like a lot, but who cares? I'm slightly ashamed of myself of how brain rot that stuff is I'm about to send. Okay. Will I even understand it? Because, like, I am not really very online. I don't have, like, brain rot meme knowledge. Any memes I reference are at least 15 years old. Like yesterday when I was talking about the Pregalanant video and the Luigi board. I am the Gregden. See, Saturn's got ball knowledge. Oh, there was another one. They had another really, really funny video. Let me just check. No, that doesn't say much. I'm sure there was more than just the Am I pregnant? Yahoo answers. Is that the name of the video? How is Prangent formed? Oh no, I don't think it is. Curse of the Weggy board. Nine years ago? There's no way that was only 9 years ago. Have you played the Luigi board? I'm Prangent and you're laughing. Anyway, yeah, I can't find the other one because I don't remember the original uploader. I couldn't even find the exact words song anymore. Maybe I just fever dreamed that at some point. This guy is a goldmine for meme compilations on YouTube, okay. I am a fan of a compilation every now and again. Everyone is old except even babies. Babies are the oldest people. Right, okay, I'm gonna have like a 5-minute break. I need to grab some water. I am not hydrated enough today. I may stop after the next set. We shall see. Don't know exactly when I will stop. Actually, that is good because then I can probably do 131 to 160 in another stream. The pregnant video is the foot. Yes, Vic, it absolutely is. It's so fucking funny. And if you haven't watched the Luigi board one as well. Wee Wega board. Maybe it is time for some reaction videos. We'll watch ancient memes. We'll watch Vine compilations. I am pregnant. To this day, I can't look at the word fresh without thinking about free Shavokadu. It's so stupid. There are pregnant sketches from the Cosby Show, even though people don't like that guy anymore. I also have no idea what you're referencing, Pox. What blew my mind is that the two guys sit in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay Vine was Anthony Padilla. Absolutely life-changing moment. Yeah, it's Anthony Padilla. Do you keep up with current Smosh Satin? Are you aware of the existence of Angela Giratana? She is my inspiration. I love her. Yeah, I'm actually not familiar with like all the old stuff. I only just started watching stuff recently because there's been some crossover between I don't know if you've heard of Dropout, but like shows like Game Changer. There's been some crossover between Dropout and Smosh recently, and some of the people I am obsessed. I want to have Brennan Lee Mulligan's brain. I aspire to be as quick as that guy. And as intelligent. He is one smart dude. I don't know Saturn. I'm not familiar with everyone's names. Let me Google them and see if. No, I don't think so. I haven't seen this person in anything recent. Pregnant in the last 5 weeks, so can I start sex? Fuck's sake. I need to go back and watch it. It's so good. Yeah, my sister, she's given me her password for Dropout, so I need to get caught up on stuff. I really like VIP and Game Changer and Make Some Noise. I'm obsessed with Lisa Gilroy. I think she's the funniest person alive. Right, I'm supposed to be taking a break. I'm just sat here yapping again. I'm so sorry. Right, I'll go take a 5-minute break. I'll play ads in the break, and I will do one more set for tonight. You left Smosh back in 2020 a while ago then. Can my fellow estrogen enjoys confirm if increasing dose makes you really fucking hungry? I don't know. I can't say I've noticed a change in... Has there been a change in my appetite? I think I've never really increased my dose. Well, I have. I started taking one amount and then I upped it a little bit. Because fuck it, we ball, right? I switched to gel from patches and my dose went up and my appetite did the same. You went from 0 to 100. Yeah, that's true. That is technically true. Ooh, YouTube phases. My current YouTube phase is clicking on random music videos. I have found in the last few days some of my favourite music I've heard in a while just from doing that. Doesn't matter the genre, I just click it and I listen to it. What you watch for a certain amount of time obsessively. Game Changer. Watched a lot of Game Changer. Right, I'll be right back. Oh my god, I'll just shut the fuck up for 1 second and I'll do what I say I'm gonna do. So I'll see you all shortly. Hello. Right, one more set. Where's the key? A million miles away. In literally the last room. Ah. Oh, a rock you can actually walk over. Not that one. Dingleberry suckers. Please. Fine. Let me out. It's only like 4 kills. I shouldn't be complaining. I'm gonna sneeze. Sick of sneezing. Yeah. You. No, not the Spriggan. The worst enemy. Linux hit among some publishers is weirdly strong. Is it a cost thing? And again, you did say Valve had a solution with a minor change, so it's obviously can't be, right? But it's more support, right? That they have to then provide, which they don't want to do. Right, one day I'll be a normal person. When? Because I don't know. Sneaky Sprig. There's a for you as well. Why is it 3 M's? See ya. And she's out. I've got to find the key. Tim Sweeney basically said fuck Linux and does everything to prevent it going to popularity. Well, people are weird. I'll fight this all in there. I want my chest. It's all worth it. All worth my time. The room. Yep, thank you. World's easiest treasure room to navigate. Why is all intuition? That's 3 this floor. So far. Could be more. You know what I need to do? I need to use stream as an excuse to do voice training practice. I've not done much. And like I've been listening back to like my streams and stuff when I'm doing like some editing stuff and I'm like, I need to change this. I already don't like my voice. I just step on all the learnings today. You're right now, I mean I'm not gonna do it like I'm gonna do the practice live on stream. I'll put it into practice. I won't practice. Maybe the Spriggan was overkill. No, sorry, not the Spriggan. Maybe the witching was overkill on me. The last one. I think I'm spoiled after Picto and Viper. What have you been playing? Are you back on? Are you back on tank or anything? Oh, it's just too powerful in Palace, right, okay. I haven't given it a good shot yet. The last time I played it, I died in the 160s because I wasn't paying attention. I stood in the... What's it called? It's not Yuki Takagi, but it's the patrol. The first patrol in that set, I stood in its cone. Can you believe it? Sage Palace, I died 4 times. What the hell? I thought Sage was meant to be invincible. Has Willow been lying to us all this time? Oh, Picto, I'm sorry, okay. Or did you have a back to 91 moment? Yeah. My machinist score run went back to 1 yesterday as well. I don't know when I'll be doing another EO score run. I might see if I fit one in between all the healer palace I'm going to be doing this month. Next month. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? What's the date today? Is it the 30th? Yeah. July is healer palace time. Won't be starting it exactly tomorrow because I've got this run to finish off, and after that I'm going to do Astro first. First healer run is about, yep. Here is. Monk Infamous for the amount of self-healing that it does. Well, there's been 2 treasure rooms this set so far. I think I've had about 3 or 4 NPCs as well on this run. So, you know, would have made a good score run. But not really. To return. It was steel, wasn't it? Or heal, 3 melee, 3 range remaining to clear. Are there any that you are like particularly dreading? Alright, well I was gonna Witching Lust, so that's nice that I got one. Where's the key? Well, you know what, I have to do it now, don't I? Hang on. The fucking crit blizzards, dude. Right as witching takes hold. I wish I knew more about PC stuff. I'm one of those people where, like, I'm not bad with technology, but I'd rather not have to fix something when it goes wrong. Run! Run, little cat girl. There's another room. That's where the key is. I'll keep running because I think this is the time for me to get through here. Come on. I keep putting off my Sage 101. Get in there and do it. Healer isn't a bad speed for that set. It's much more comfy than... Well, then again, I don't know how good Sage is. White Mage absolutely slaps. White Mage is insane for that speed run. Astro isn't too bad as well, because gravity is very good. (101 to 120). How is it doing those back to back, by the way? I've never actually done them. I either do one or the other. Because I feel like when I'm speeding these sets, I want like 101 to 120. Like, I kind of want to use my sights, right, to help. But what that does is makes it so that I don't really have sights for the floors that have a bunch of layerings. What's wrong button? Hey, you can speak for Dark all you want. It's my favourite job to play in all content. I'm a Dark Knight man as well. I'm just not good at it. Hitting all these layers. Now I have pox. Excuse me, 501 to 130? Oh, you were going for Giga Scar on that low, weren't you? Surrendered, no. It's current Viper rank 1. Hell yes. Love to hear it. He's... Yep. It's one of those things where, like, I never remember what aggro types some of the enemies are on these lower sets because I'm either speeding it or full killing. So, I'm just pulling them as I go. Oh, very nice. I'll be using these more. Mercury. Yeah, I don't really know how to play Monk, so this is going to be real interesting. Real interesting run. Is it still super warm for you, Yana? You feel like tropical weather now? How do you feel about thunderstorms? I know, like, it's one of those things where, like, you either love it or you hate it, right? I am a thunderstorm enjoyer. 32. Okay, so it's still hellish, but it is going down, which is the good news, really, isn't it? It's what you want to hear. Staying offline today. You know, you gotta have a self-care day every now and again. Really violent sometimes when power outages happen, yeah. Well, hopefully you don't get any this time. My prediction is changing a lot each day right now. It's unfortunate. Good point. I haven't checked next Monday. Yeah. That keeps fluctuating. It keeps going from like 28 to 24. Oh, it's going down. Okay, interesting. It's still gonna be like between 23 and 26 from like Sunday to Thursday. But it's not 30 to 33, so I'll take it. I can stream in this weather, in that weather, still. That's multiple 29 days again, that's... It's better, isn't it? Like, it's... Again, it's not ideal, but... It's something. I did pull it. I'm gonna slip. Look, it's so sick. That is a button that feels good to press. Box mod near the key. Oh, I've pulled both. Good job, mate. Doesn't it? I'm not anywhere. Still not. Hi Dom, how are you? Yeah, it's going well, thank you. It's been nice and chill. Just having an easy one. I'm stopping after this set. I started stream a little bit late, and again, I've been yapping, so it's going on a little late. Because like, I'm gonna have like what 3-hour gap between streams, so I'm gonna finish this set and then have a break, eat some stuff, and then Destiny later. I'm excited for. I am enjoying Destiny so much right now. Why do we have to be enjoying it when it's dying? It does, right? Like, it feels so... Whoa! We have entered the aviary. Do I re-strength for Alfred? Yeah, I do. Maybe I'll find one. I don't want to do Alfred raw. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like literally unless they close the servers for whatever reason, it's not dying. They actually made the content evergreen, in a way. Which is really interesting. Maybe they rehire everyone to do D3. They're not doing Destiny. My, what was I gonna say? The, the lead writer at Bungie, Alison Lurs, she's a fantastic human being. He has had a job title change recently. He is no longer like narrative lead for Destiny, or she's like narrative director at Bungie. So I'm kind of hoping that like one of the projects they're incubating is just going to be D3. There's a lot of people who are saying like it's not, D3 is not in production, nor has it been greenlit. So is it in incubation then? Like what's the deal with that? Extraction shooter Destiny, you mean Marathon? It is, they reuse animations. The grapple hook animation Marathon is from Destiny. When the enemies throw grenades, it's from Destiny. They have a dodge roll that is basically just the dodge roll of the Scion Mind Flayers. That's from Destiny. It's a lot of reskinning. They'll make a second one to double dip. Yeah, probably. I forgot how fast this is on DPS, it's lovely. The general UI feels like Destiny, does it? Maybe just shoot the grenade, then they don't have time to roll, because they will already become big boom. I mean, yeah. Just gotta hit the shot, right? Oh, I could have used my last perfect balance in Lust there. Kind of buffed my head, okay. I have now acquired the power to make hamburgers. Man, you are fucking Ronald McDonald over here. Burger King. 5 guys in a trench coat. What other stupid jokes can I make? I don't know. I've run out. Brain power expended. It is done. Alfred was being slain. Let me out. Burgers are good. I am in awe of this person's aura. Aura? Did someone say Dragon Girl? I do miss playing Aura sometimes, but I'm too attached to my cat girl. My cat girl's just so fucking goofy looking. I love her. She's great. Not a single thought behind the eyes. Whereas my Aura just looked sleepy all the time. Right, I went and got the free Fantasia, and as soon as I found out, Giant Lioness. They do look fun to play. The Femcroths. Right, let's play the same game we play every day. As Sadie turned his raids on. Guardian superiority, become Elezen. I do like the Elezen as well. I don't know, I'm not a tall person, so I can't imagine what it's like to be tall. I kind of hope I would have gone with the Cat Girl since female characters get the best glams. They do. To be fair though, you can like they have removed a lot of gender lock stuff recently, like over like the past 2 years. Really put an effort into sort of I don't know, letting you play the femboy of your dreams. He's still got raids off. Sadie, we can't keep doing this. It's red ass to cross. Do they not hand out free Fantasia for Evercold? No, the free Fantasia stuff is usually like, I'm sorry we fucked something up, so here's a free Fantasia. Raid a Claude coding stream. I'd rather... I don't know what I'd rather do. Is there anyone doing Deep Dungeon? Probably not. I mean, there is, but he's got his raids off. Specifically to annoy me. Just scrolling the directory. Ooh. One on high. I know a big room when I see it. JP streamer. Duo run. Oh, and there's actually no, is it still the case where you can get the free one from the Moogle at where you do the summoner job quests? That little glade area in Gridania. We need to make Jensen Huang into a verb. Totally Jensen Huanged that thing. I mean, I do think we don't need to do that. Because what does it even mean? What's it even mean? Honestly. Gosh darn it. Okay, yeah, no red today then. Sadly. Send you all into the void. He's kind of the Rizlet of the business world. It's not often that I'm speechless. Are you going to write his biography, Russell? Okay, right, I'm ending stream. Zuck looks like he runs a vape store these days. He absolutely does. What do we mean by glow up? Didn't he just put some muscle on and grow some hair? I'm all for bad jokes. He looks human. Maybe the technology's just advancing. Hiding it better. Right, I'm ending stream. The only person I really feel comfortable raiding is Sadie, and he's not accepting people into his life right now. Unless Mick wants to go live. He gathered enough data to determine the perfect how do you do fellow Earthlings look, yeah. He's nailed the slightly goofy, not from Earth vibe. Buy his glasses. No, I don't need artificial intelligence. Don't want it, don't need it. My work coach, my first work coach, we're talking about like cover letters and stuff for you know, when you change them up for you're applying for different jobs and stuff like that, and she was just like, well, just let AI do it. I'm like, no, like, I'll do it myself, thanks. Like, you can't just assume that everyone's stupid and isn't capable of doing these things. I think it's a bit of an insult to my intelligence, personally. Like, just make sure you use AI. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. I can write a cover letter. It's not rocket science. Like, it's already happening. The downfall of humanity is already happening, and it starts with not being able to do anything for yourself, because just let the robot do it. Already sick of it. In the same with everything. I mean, yeah, probably, but I think the more that technology progresses, the closer we are of that being true. No, we don't need to, but there is value in doing that yourself, I think. There is value in you choosing to take an action that requires you to use your brain. And remember, AI is only going to be used to lay people off, and these people don't have jobs to go to. I've said this multiple times, both on stream and in Discord, and nobody ever covers my point when I bring it up. There is no infrastructure in place to support the loss of jobs that AI is going to bring about. What are we doing about that? I've said this multiple times and not a single person has addressed it. There's no answer for it. It's already happening and people are just like, well, what can you do? Just wait and see what happens. No! No! It's fucking stupid. It's fine if people lose a job as long as Jensen Huang's getting his money. As long as the AI overlords get to suck on robot dick before they die, I don't know. Like... Stock market is doing pretty good today. I couldn't give a rat's ass, to be honest. The AI people talk about it, but no one is really taking it seriously outside the industry, so we're screwed. Yeah. Yeah. It's this thing that is looming that everyone is, for some reason, choosing to ignore, as if it isn't going to affect, like, almost everything that isn't, like, some manual labour job. Right, I'm going to end stream because I can't talk about this without getting really passionate and upset about it. So I'll just leave it. I'll be back in a few hours. Because I'll be doing Destiny. Why am I so... Because it's real human lives that are being affected, Hustle, that's why. Why are you so devoid of empathy and compassion? He's not dense Satin, and a lot of the time he is in rage bait mode. Yeah, but real humans suffer every day. And do you think I'm not also upset about that? Do you like, just because I don't talk about it, do you think I don't see it as an injustice? Humans suffer already, therefore more suffering is not bad, yeah. There's already some happy people. Why do we need more happy people? Just let it all play out. See what happens. Fuck it, why not? We're all bound for the Shadow Realm. And most people there don't deserve it. All I'm saying, Hustle, is that, like, with the AI thing, is that the average person is gaining literally nothing, and they stand to lose more than what this slow progression of AI is being promoted to gain them. That was really badly worded. I'm really sorry. But I can't think of any other way to put it. Here's a good analogy. Here's a good parallel. is sort of like how Pete Parsons sold Sony a mirage when he sold them a dream when he pitched them like Bungie being worth $3.6 billion. Here's how we're going to change your life, is what Pete Parsons said to Sony. Here's how we're going to make things better for you, and we're going to improve every aspect of your existence. And then everything goes through and nothing comes of it. Well, if you're all sure exactly what's going to happen, then fine, because I'm not. But shouldn't we be working to mitigate worst possible outcomes? I'm really sorry, but like an advancement in things such as generative AI for shit like, I don't know, chatbots and graphics cards is not the future I envision when we talk about making a better world. But it does both of those things. That is not a spectrum. That is just two separate things that it does, and will continue to do. It's not an either or. In fact, it's quite possible that the people who were in charge of trying to get AI to replace all jobs, they probably want you focusing on the lousy image generation part, because that is, in actuality, in time, that is actually going to be the least offensive thing that AI will have caused down the road. Which is kind of funny. In a way. I'm just not blinded by it, that's all. Open your eyes, sheeple. Nothing that a corporation does is ever in your best interest. Hi, Perfy. All the corporation wants is for number to go up. That's all it is. And it will be at your expense. I'm doing good, yeah. I'm well. I'm better now that the heat has dropped and we're kind of chilling. It's smelling rain. It's a good smell. It is complicated, but we live in a world where how do I put this? I don't know. I think I'm done talking about it, to be honest. Right, I will end stream. We will do Destiny later. And have a good time doing that. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back later, and then tomorrow I'm going to do 131 to 160. What do I want to do, actually? Maybe a bit longer than that. Yeah, but the thing is, like, don't take all jobs as... The job market hustle was already too competitive, even without all this AI stuff, like 2 to 3 years ago. It was already really, really hard to get a job. More people, as time goes on, more and more people are going to lose their jobs to it, and there is nothing in place to support these people. In most countries, like what? Are these people who are getting laid off magically being promised jobs? Where are they going? Heron is becoming the Terminator. Yeah, but a lot of European countries isn't the whole world, is it? Which is eventually what this level of technology is going to affect. Yeah, there's a reason that Finland is often tops the charts of like happiest country to live in. Yeah, but what are riots going to do at that point? There is an incentive to find solutions, not for the people who are causing the problems. If the elite don't want riots, then why are they barreling towards them head first without stopping on the brakes? That person just walking, just coming onto a screen and walking back out is so fucking funny. You can end stream on a high note. Let's stop AI and save everyone. See, what is it about that sounds bad? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to be very real though. I do think I'm kind of over talking about this now. I don't want to go through this every day in some capacity. He talked about AI. I mean, maybe, probably at some point. I'm gonna be victim number one when the clankers rise up. I'll tell you that. I'll be enemy number one. Yeah. I don't blame you, Carl. I'm sick of it. I'm getting a headache. I'm going. Have a good day if I don't see you later, everyone. Really want that? Take it easy, everyone. Love you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.